Hi guys, I'm Guri Asturias, and today is our first episode of a new series called Tactical Trials, where I try out your custom tactics, then give you my thoughts. Let's get into it. Today's custom tactics are going to be on the 4-3-1-2 formation. These have been sent across by a good friend Codex Gaming. He is a YouTuber as well, so be sure to check out his links in the description and drop him a subscribe as well. These custom tactics that he's put together here are quite interesting. So we've got a defensive style of balanced, width 40, depth 60, build-up play, balanced, chance creation, direct passing, nothing too unusual here. We've got the offensive width on 60, which is quite an interesting take for the 4-3-1-2, with it being generally seen as a narrow formation. We are stretching it out with these tactics. Players in the box 6, a very familiar number if you've watched any of my tactics videos, then corners and free kicks on a modest 1. For the player instructions, there's quite a lot going on here, but I'll just sort of fire through them and we'll get a true feel for how they play in game. Starting with the strikers, your left striker is going to be on stay central, getting behind. The right striker on just stay central. So I'm quite interested to see how that'll play. Maybe kind of one's going to sit a bit deeper and maybe be able to play like first time passes through to the runner. The centre attacking midfielder is on basic defensive support, get into the box for cross and drift wide. Again, quite an interesting take on the positioning freedom instruction there, so we'll see how that plays. The left centre mid is on stay back while attacking and get into the box for cross. Quite a counterintuitive kind of pairing there, like get into the box but you want them to stay back. So I'm again curious to see how this plays, because what I'm thinking it might do is they'll be quite conservative until there is like a very advanced position. They're not really going to be bombing forward until you're already in the final third perhaps. Centre mid is on stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of box to cross and cover centre. The right back is going to be on stay back while attacking and overlap. And the left back, he's put mixed attack overlap. I'm assuming he means balanced overlap, because mixed attack would be in the place of overlap. So I'm pretty sure he means balanced overlap. So if that's wrong, let me know in the comments, mate. But I think that's the right one. Centre backs all on the default, including the goalkeeper. This is the team I'm going to be running the tactics with. It's going to be Salah and Leao up front with Correa in behind. Havertz on the left, Pedri on the right midfield with Rodri in the hole. And then the defence as it looks there. Enough from me. Let's get into some games and see how this formation plays. Here we are, into the first game. So let's go into the 4-3-1-2 and see how this plays. It's nice, I got in the hole there, clearing up. See if we can get anything off of it. Lovely work there from our centre mid. Definitely getting involved despite being on that comeback instruction. We've got a Harry Kane merchant by the looks of it. They're always fun to play, aren't they? Sell him the dummy there. Okay. Yeah, you've really got a solid midfield 3 there, haven't you? They really kind of stick together on that stay back. Lovely play. That getting behind instruction working a treat. Bang. Oh, I've missed somehow. That's my fault, not the tactics. Okay, nice. That's that overlap. Very effective instruction, particularly in a narrow formation. Let's work the ball over here. Drive into that space. Cut it back. Elastico. Very nice. The positioning seems very, very nice, actually. A lot of the stay-back instructions, I think, just helps the midfield stay as a unit rather than actually sitting deep. The get into the box instruction, make sure they're not stagnant, which is really sweet. Okay, defence has done well there. Just got to be careful I don't bottle it here on the way out. Like that. I normally feel really defensively exposed in narrow formations, but not in this one, to be fair. Seems really good so far. Let's cut that back, send Leao on his way. Around the keeper. Oh, he's blocked that off well, to be fair to him. Wing-back's pushed up. Let's whip one in. Ooh, that would have been a banger, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll send the stay-back wing-back forward again. No need for him, though, by the looks of it. Oh, he's absolutely wiped us out there. Let's be saucy. Straight down the middle. That's 2, and I think he's gone because he got the red, so that's fair enough. Okay, good first game. Into the second game. I'm thinking one of the centre mids might be benefiting from being on a balanced instruction. The other thing I'm considering is taking the drift wide off of the cam. I'd quite like them to be there as a cutback option rather than playing more like a winger. So we'll see how it goes in this game and then we'll go from there.
I wonder what you think we'll see from him in this game, Stuart. Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas.
It's lovely. There we go. That's one. Very, very good start there. Havertz got very involved in the interplay, which is definitely what I want to see more of.
Wake-up call for the sporting players. Can they offer a response? Osala. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Rodri!
Oh, what a banger that is from Rodri. Right off the mark. Oh, that's terrible from me. That was super readable, but so was that.
Oh, what an opportunity.
Go on. That would have been really nice, wouldn't it?
Possession one.
Good aggressive challenge there.
Chance to do
Might just be able to run this, you know. Don't think he's picking it up. Let's move the goalie. That's 3. And he's out of here. So far, tactics are playing really nice. There's 2 things that I do want to try, though. I want to try the cam without the drift wide. And then I want Havertz to be off of the stay back while attacking instruction. Now, the only issue with me doing that is my overlapping wing-backs on the same side. So that's going to be very empty on one side. So what I'll probably have to do is switch the wing-backs around like that. So my right-back's the overlapping. And then I can put Havertz on the balanced then. So that way I'm not leaving one side super open. So I'm only switching them for the sake of balance on the defence. But the main things we're doing here is getting one centre mid more involved, and we're putting the cam off of the drift wide instruction. Let's see how that plays now. Okay, here we go into the next game. Let's see if I've butchered it or not. Keeper, get up. Right, okay. This guy's not bad. He's definitely solid, so we're going to have to really tighten up a little bit here, see what we can get going on the attack. There's the overlap. Let's try an early cross. Well, that worked all right, didn't it? Again, the getting behind instruction that Codex has put on here really, really helps with Salah getting into those positions earlier. Oh, I can't play a switch. Come on. It's been coming, to be fair. My defending's been really off. Okay, nice clean up there. Nice. Cam a lot more present once again, and that's 2 now. Very, very nice. I definitely prefer the cam without the drift wide. In terms of the balance on the centre mid, I'm not so sure if that's made much of a difference yet. There's one more change I'm thinking I'm going to make, and that is that my right centre mid I might put on a cover centre just so I get a bit more of a 4-4-2 shape on the defence. The middle of the park just seems a little bit too easy to get through for my liking. I'd like to be able to kind of put a few more bodies in front of them, and I think the left and right centre mid being on a cover wing is making it a little bit easy to get through. Let's try and Travella that. Very nice. I'm just going to put Pedri on cover centre. So what should happen now is Correa on the defence will drift out to right mid, Havertz will drift out to left mid, and Rodri and Pedri will sit in the middle as a pairing then. There we go. I think that cover centre is just helping break up the play just that little bit more, which is very nice because I like to try and keep the ball as high up the pitch as possible. Steal that. Drive it into Leao. Far corner. There we go. I think that's going to be a wrap on this one. Last game, we'll have a go at champs rather than rivals. See how we do here. Cool team. Let's see how this 4-3-1-2 holds up. Crikey, we nearly wasted that, didn't we? Bang. Nice green there. Lovely. Such a free-flowing set of tactics this is. That's 2, and he's probably going to leave as well. He's out of here. Really, really fun set of custom tactics these. All of this I left completely untouched. There was no need to tweak anything here. The 60 width worked absolutely fine. There was no need to narrow it. This works in its own right. With the player instructions, I definitely think having one just on stay central and one with the getting behind was really effective for getting that getting behind player actually in, because you've always got that passing option short before sending it. So that was fantastic. With the centre attacking mid, The drift wide, there was no issue with it. I just preferred the position of the cam when they were more central, so that was my preference there. With the 3 centre midfielders, just because there is 3 and I find 2 on the sort of defence is enough to cover, that's why I preferred having Havertz on the balance, just so he was more involved, and then these 2 with a cover centre instruction, just so that they do operate as like 2 centre mids together as a pairing. But again, that is just my preference. If you like how it defends with how it was initially set, if you feel like you've got enough people up with how Havertz initially was with the stay back, all of that, I really can't knock it. Set up like this, I just felt a little bit more comfortable on the defence. With the wing backs, like I say, they're only reversed because of what I did to this centre mid, so no need to reverse them unless you do what I've done here. But all in all, Codex Gaming, this was a fantastic tactic. Exactly how you've got it set works an absolute treat. That's how I personally would tweak it, just so the cam operates more centrally and I can defend in a 4-4-2. But other than that, I think this is an amazing way to start off this series. An extremely solid tactic. By all means, guys, try it how Codex has this set up. Try it how I tweaked it. See which one you prefer and let me know down below. If you do have any custom tactics of your own that you want me to try out, just put them in the comments and I'll give them a go in another video. If you made it this far in the video though, guys, as always, I really appreciate your time. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn your bell on. Take care, guys.